is up, everybody? This is O-Artistry here.
Duel
Welcome back
Links.
to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, where we're going to be doing pack openings. Now, I just logged on this morning, so I don't think you're going to have the conversations that was during the rower event. Last night the box appeared, so I got the 500 gems. So everything's already kind of here. So we've got basically the Concert King version, and when you beat him, it'll do the, the bar system that it usually does. So Otis, or Oats, I'm not sure how you necessarily pronounce his name. As you can see, my rower character is level 13, so I've basically worked on getting his levels up as much as I can. But also on top of that, I managed to get another one of those, one of the gargoyle monsters. It's the 1000, it's the super rare. But yeah, let's do some pack openings, because we got 8,500 gems, so we still got quite a lot of gems. So we got Sports Dragon Keeper, Babysitter Goat, Dream Drummer. So that's a pretty cool looking card. Return, which is a trap card, so when your opponent adds cards from the graveyard to the hand, shuffle one card from the opponent's hand into the deck. So that's an okay card, but there's not really a whole lot of cards that do that. Monster Reincarnation is a Roa Legend card, so that could come in clutch, but Archfiend Summoning Flutes, we got our first Fiend, and Clear Ice Dragon. It's a really pretty card, and it's a level 6 dragon, so that's pretty awesome. Sports Dragon Keeper, Archfiend Summoning Flute, Fire Ryu, so that's an awesome Pyro monster with 1300 attack points, so that's pretty awesome. The Noodle Art of Rotisserie. So if you have a level 7 or higher Pyro in the field, all face-up Pyro monsters gain attack equal to the number of normal monsters in both players' graveyards times 100. So that's a pretty good spell card for Pyro decks. Descendant of the Titans, another Fiend card, and Dream Drummer. Another one of those. Flavor Inspector, which is a normal Pyro, so it's awesome. Burning Blaze Dragon, an 1800 level 6. So also a really cool artwork. Another Babysitter Goat, double block, and Babysitter Goat is also a Fiend type, which is good for the trap card to negate an attack. So when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send 2 level 2 normal monsters from your hand to the graveyard to change 2 monsters on your opponent to face down defense mode. That's an okay trap, but I don't see it getting that much play. Pack Up Pakuchu, I think is how you pronounce it. If you have no other monsters on the field, you can place a beast monster in your graveyard to the bottom of your deck. And as the effect is you can add 1 beast normal monster from your grave to your hand. So that's pretty good. Beast types are getting support, so Gazelle is going to look pretty good. Truskay is another beast type. And Agilus the Star Knight, a level 6 with 2000. I actually own this card, which is really cool. I believe... Ah, here it is. So, I have Ekia's Star Knight, so that's really cool. I like how I have some of these rush cards. Feral Imp, a 1300 attack, 1400 defense, so it's the same stats as the Ghost, Magical Ghost, so, but it's a Fiend type, which is awesome. Gamma Lone Wolf, it's a level 2 Beast, which is okay. Well, it's a level 2 Fiend, a Beast that refused Divine Protection. And another Ethlius, so that's pretty awesome. Sports Dragon Keeper, Grammar, and Blaze Sun Dragon, and Follow the Dark Wisdom, Romic, and Roller, and The Barrier. So when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can shuffle 1 monster from the graveyard into the deck. The attacking monster loses 400. That actually isn't too bad. That's a pretty decent trap card. It's not the best. Oh, look at this. Call of the Earthbound is limited to 3. That's interesting. So there's already a limited card, which is Call of the Earthbound. And, have a look at this as well. There's also Royal Rebels Heavy Metal. That's also a limited 3. So there's interesting ban lists going on already. Some of the same cards that we already got. Oh, we got something. One side reverse, so if your opponent has 2 or more face-down monsters on the field. You can change one of them to face-up attack mode. That's a pretty decent spell, mostly for PvP. Ooh, Dark Ruler Battle Slash. So the requirement is when your opponent's monster declares an attack on a warrior monster, it loses 400 attack, and if you have a level face-up or higher warrior on the field, you can destroy a spell and trap your opponent controls. So that's actually a really good trap card for warriors. Another barrier. Return King's Reward. Shuffle one level 1 Fiend normal monster from your graveyard into the deck to destroy a face-up level 6 or lower monster in your opponent's field. If you do, your opponent draws a card and you cannot attack directly this turn. That isn't a good spell. You can't attack directly, so that's not very good. Oh, nice! Nersius the Star Knight. It is a fiend with 1500 attack to add to our 1500 collections. So you definitely want 3 copies of that in your deck. Feral Imp. Silver Wolf, I have this card. If you have a face-up beast monster on the field other than this card, you can send the top card from your deck to the graveyard, and one face-up monster on the field loses 200 attack and defense. So it's not the best, but it's a good fiend card. And another Clear Eyes Dragon. Sports Dragon Defender. So if you have a Sports Dragon Keeper in attack mode, you can send one card from the hand to the graveyard to change Keeper on the field and one monster your opponent controls to defense mode. That's an okay card, but I don't think it's going to see much play. Another Defender, Baby City Goat, and a Drummer. So we didn't get too many cards. I'm going to do one more 10. So hopefully we'll get some more. I'd like some more of the 1500s. I mean, there's literally 8 of them you can get. And I haven't got any White Tigers yet. I don't believe. Another Feral Imp, Baby City Goat. Oh, Gift Horus, a level 7. So that's really cool actually for Psychic type monsters. So send to the top of the deck to the graveyard. This gains attack equal to the number of other Psychic monsters on your field times 400. That's a really good effect actually. Because there's no life point cost to it. Ooh, another Nersius the Star Knight. That's awesome. Flavor Inspector, Barrier, Flavor Inspector, Burning Blaze, Dragon. Oh, we have something. Feral Imp. Ooh! Bend or Break the Conqueror. So this is the new beast support monster with 1900 attack and 2500 defense. Requirement. If the number of face-up monsters on your opponent's field and the number of spells and traps on your field are the same, send 3 spells or traps from the field to the graveyard. Target a monster on your opponent. It loses attack defense equal to the number of cards sent to the graveyard to meet the requirement times 1000. It's okay, but it's not the best. But 2500 defense is quite good. All-Seeing White Tiger, so it's good that we finally got that. Once I reverse, Beast Summoner, so it's a spellcaster that's a super rare. So if your opponent has a face-up level 6 or higher monster on the field, you can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard to special summon a level 7 or lower Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast monster from your hand or to your field face-up. That's an interesting card. I'm not sure why Beast Summoner is a spellcaster and not like a beast or something, but oh wow. Rock and Roma, Equius the Star Knight, and Seraph of Darkness, a level 3 fairy who is dark attributed. Looks really cool. I love the artwork design on this card. So if you have a level face-up 5 or higher dark attribute monster on the field, pay 500 life points, change one face-up level 8 or lower monster in your opponent's field to face-up or face-down defense mode. That's actually a really good card, especially if you have if you're using maybe something like Seven's Road, because Seven's Road is a dark attribute. So we got some super rares, which is really good. I'm still missing Royal Rebels Rocker, which is a really good one. I'm not sure there's necessarily any other. I mean, Ancient Arise Dragon would be pretty good. I don't think I want to waste too many more gems. I'm surprised some of these cards. Look at this. Double block. I already pulled double block. I don't know how many copies of this were already in the box, so I don't know why there's like 10 extra copies. That's just ridiculous. I mean, there's 9 copies of Foul the Dark Wisdom. I think they could have cut some of these card amounts and definitely replaced it with some cards, because there's cards that we haven't seen. I'd like another field spell, actually. Another field spell would be really good. At the moment we only have Forest, so I believe that's the only field spell. I'll show you the deck that I've been using with your boy Roa real quick. So it's pretty much all dark attributes. So interestingly enough, with the exception of Royal Rebels Fanatic, but at least we have this thing, so we can add Barrier to the deck, so that'd be pretty good. And then, yeah, we got a lot of Fiends. I'd also be interested in adding Wiz. If I quickly just do a filter for Fairy. There we go. Yeah, so there's not many Fairy monsters, but Seraph of Darkness, that'd be pretty good to throw in as well, so we can change a card. I'd like to get rid of Dark Bat. And then let's have a look at Fiend monsters that we have overall. So this has 1400 defense. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not the best thing in the world. So what I'd like to do is kind of replace my Magical Ghosts with Feral Imp, because it's the exact same stats, so there's nothing wrong with that. And then what I'm going to do is take out one Dark Sorcerer and one of the Silent Assailants, and then basically replace them with the Nessia Star Knights. And then what we could do is replace this with one of these. I don't think we want too many high-powered monsters, because we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so we've got 3 on the bottom, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then add the skill, that makes 8. So that's quite a lot already. Archfiend Summoning Flute is if you have no other monsters on the field and you have 3 or more normal monsters from the graveyard. You can send this from the field to the graveyard, special summon a normal monster from the graveyard in face-up defense mode. I think we could throw in one of these, because we can shuffle it back into the deck. And we will take out something. I have no idea what we're going to take out. You know what? Actually, what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to throw 2 of these in, and we're going to take out Karibots. Because Karibots are kind of useless in the deck. They are Fiend, and one is a Prismatic, but I'm not really using them. At least this would have some sort of use if you have normals, which I have quite a lot of normal monsters in the deck, so it's not the worst. Yeah, let's look at our Trek cards. So the Barrier is going to be, I think, quite good, because we can make the monster lose 400 attack by shuffling into the deck. So I definitely think what we should do is take out a blue medicine, throw one of these in, and then we'll check out a red medicine and we'll throw in one of these. So that way then we've got some good trap cards that we can now basically use. There's still not too many good trap cards, to be honest. Oh, that's interesting. This shows all the cards. How do you obtain Widespread Ruin? Oh, it's from a special set. Oh, I just exited without saving the deck. Oh, and that's how you get Monster Reincarnation. Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna spend money on Widespread Ruin though, and we get a pack with this thing as well. So it's a bunch of gems again, but we get Return, King's Reward, Fiery Arrow. So this is another 17 packs. Mystic Princess Recital. So when your opponents face up level 8, when your opponent's level 8 or lower monster attacks while you have a face-up monster on the field, you can negate the attack. That's actually not a terrible card. That's just the Star Knight, Dream Drummer, Barrier. There's a lot more spells and traps that we can definitely get rid of, because there's that spell card that you discard, so that's actually to pop a spell trap, so that's actually going to be really good. Ghost Cyclone. So if you have no monsters on the field, you can destroy a spell trap your opponent's turn. If you have 3 or less monsters in the graveyard, you can draw a card. It's an okay spell card, but it's a good going first spell card. But if you don't draw it on your first turn, it's not the best. Oh, I just got the Royal Rebel level 5 monster, which is really good, actually. So I just got a bunch of, obviously a bunch of cards and Widespread Ruin. So that's really good. Yeah, so it didn't save any changes to my deck. Whoopsie-daisies. Where's Widespread Ruin? Why does it say I don't have Widespread? Hold on. Let me just save, go back, and we'll get it again. Why do I not have Widespread Ruin? I literally just spent... Oh wait, isn't it in a box thing? Isn't it in 2 seconds? Am I tripping? Isn't it in this thing that you have to click on? Yeah, you have to click on it. So you get Widespread Ruin, the card sleeves, and the thing. I might get Monster Recovery at some point. No, it's not Monster Recovery. It's oh my word, I can't even think now. It's this Monster Reincarnation. That's the other legend card, which is really cool that you get one kind of legend spell and trap straight away, which is really good actually. So I might get that at some point, but I'm gonna save my gems up. But let's edit the deck out. So. Yeah, we didn't want these, we didn't want these. And then, yeah, those are all gone. We wanted one of these and one of these also gone. Okay, so, and then let's go to Fiends. Fiend, there we go. Right, yeah, so it was 2 of these, 3 of these, 2 of these, but now I have a 3rd copy, so that's really good actually. And then what we can do is, so we've got this that we can throw in. So I'm not sure what I might get rid of for this. I might not put it in actually, because we've got Side Stage Bouncer, and it's not like we're using the skill yet. And there's this thing, so you can add a level 6 fiend monster from a grave to the hand during the turn you normal summon this card. But you cannot attack directly this turn if you use it, so I might not throw him in either. I think this is going to be the deck. It looks really good, in my opinion. I think it's looking quite solid, because at the moment I still don't have the Royal Rebel, but now I've got 2 legend cards, and Widespread Ruin is going to be awesome. Because it's the highest attack position monster on the field, which is really good, because sometimes that Royal Rebel, I've seen it get to like 5,000 attack points. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to have a duel, but I just wanted to see what this is. So win a duel against Roic, the Concert King. So let's do that with our Roic, and we'll see whose deck's better. So he's level 50. I still need this. I've got 2 copies of this, but I still need Growl, which is an 1800. So he'd be pretty good. In Glacial, we have more light attributes as well. So our 7's Rogue gets a bit more stats. We got some interesting new trap cards that we can use as well. So it'd be good to see how this works
Why
in the
do
deck.
I get the feeling you're not dueling for funsies? Let's duel to see who's the real.
I mean,
king
I didn't
of
draw
duels.
any of them,
All
but
right. Get ready for the rush. You don't want time to draw. Feel free to join me. Take the light.
1500, 1300, and 1100 that he's tributed for Growl, which is 1800. Okay,
This
so we
turn's
got...
time to draw.
Oh boy, right, okay, so we've got Dark Sorcerer. Dark Sorcerer can take out 1300. I'm gonna summon my Gargoyle,
Gargoyle.
and we're gonna tribute Gargoyle for
The king
1600.
requests your presence.
And
I
set
protect
fell
your
in
king.
defense mode. and then we'll battle. So this will take out this. So it's 100 points of damage, and this will do this for 200. So it's not too bad. It's not the worst. It's not the best.
Time to draw. The king requests your presence. I activate my
1,000 that
monster's
he
effect.
drops
The king
for
requests
+1
your
draw.
presence. I'm setting a card.
We really
I'm all
need this
set
guy,
to rock.
because that's like the wizard, that is.
Blow him away.
Okay, so he takes 400 points of damage.
You don't want
We can either inflict 500 damage or 300 points of damage. Or we can do a lot more than that. Okay, so I'm going to summon this Archfiend Summoning Flute. Tribute it for Dark Magician Girl.
Feel free to join
Does have
me.
a face down.
Tribute
So what I'm going to
summon
do
from
is
my
use
hand.
Hammer Crash.
I activate
We'll
a
get rid of Red
spell
Medicine. I
card.
don't think we need it. Oh, it was this spell card. So I'm glad actually I destroyed that. Because that would have affected my Dark Magician Girl. Okay, so what I'm gonna do actually, no, I'm not gonna do what I was thinking. I'm going to inflict 500 points of damage. I was tempted to swap Feral Imp to attack mode and crash into the other Feral Imp, but
You don't want to miss a
it means I only have 2
draw.
monsters on board.
Take the mic.
I mean, he could still
I, the
tribute,
king,
but
seeks your I'm setting a
he would have done it
time to
regardless.
goodbye.
There you go. So he's
Clicking
attacked my
is
card
you don't want
and
to end.
destroyed
It's
it.
my turn. Time to
So we
draw.
get 4. Okay, so Phantom Bind is a great card.
I set a card.
What I'm gonna do is normal summon
Take
Feral
the mic.
Imp,
I
and
summon
we're going
a
to
monster.
tribute
Take the
the Seven's
mic.
Rogue Magician,
I tribute
summon
Feel free to
Nessius,
join me.
the Star Knight,
I summon
tribute,
a monster. Take the mic.
or Psychic.
I tribute summon.
Activate
I
Seven's
activate
Rogue's
my monster's
effect.
effect.
So now he's on 2,700.
I'm
Battle.
all set to rock.
Okay, so this is higher than this, so we'll go with this.
I attack. I'm
100,
still blow him away.
500,
I'm still
and
blow
then
him
700.
away. My
There we go.
monsters.
Nice.
You and I can't. I end my. I
He's got
draw.
10 monsters
I
in the
activate
graveyard.
spell card. Take the mic.
People start beaking.
I special. The king requests your presence.
If you have no attack position
I
monsters, you can
special
summon
a
2
shredder
light
that's
attribute.
bad.
I want to read the rest of that.
Royal Rebels rocker. Activate your effect.
He's getting some serious cards back, so I'm a bit
Roar
worried.
on. I activate
I hope he
Royal
can't
Rebels
double tribute.
Growl's effect.
Oh,
Take the
he lowered
mic.
my card instead.
Time to play. You can leave now. My
Um,
monster attacks.
I'm not sure how many he's got in graveyard. I may as well activate this.
I'll use
Oh,
the
it
combo.
was only 200 damage.
I end my
But
pure
it
eyes
wasn't
on
enough.
this turn. Even my draws are amazing.
Okay, so we got Widespread Ruin, so we got something special for
I'm
him.
setting a card.
And then we can summon the 1500.
king
I want to read
requests
that
your
spell
presence.
again, so that's what I want to see.
summon a
And then there's this
monster.
Royal Rebels break that's new that we haven't seen. Special summon 2 light Fiend normal monsters who equal 10 or less from your graveyard in attack position. You can only attack with Fiend monsters. That is a dummy busted spell card, especially for tributing. That's a double monster reborn that locks you into Fiends. But that's still really good. And I see why they've chosen those two, because he's level 6 and he's level 4, so it makes 10. But it has to be 10 or less. So that's really good though. Okay, so I can't do anything else. So what I'm going to do is inflict 200 points of damage over here.
I attack.
Then we're going to inflict
You can leave
300
now.
points of damage over here.
You can leave now.
And then we're going to inflict
I can't.
And then if he does summon his card, we go Widespread
I
Ruin.
activate the spell card. Roar on to. From my hand, I activate us. Take the mic.
I need to read some of these cards because they're really good.
Time to put Royal Rebels growl.
Okay, I'll activate Widespread Ruin because
you
I think we'll
forget
win
about
next
this.
turn,
There's
so it's
no-
fine.
no, I end my. It's the concert.
Awesome seeing
Even
Widespread
my
Ruin. It's really nice
draws are
artwork.
amazing.
Okay, so what were these spell cards? These are new. Echo. Special summon a level 7 or lower Fiend monster by placing 1 card from your hand on the bottom of the deck with 0 defense from your hand or graveyard to your field. And if you special summon a level 7 by this effect, you can add a Fiend monster from your grave to your hand. That's insane. If you have a level 6 monster on the field, send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard to draw 2. That's also really good, because these things have 0 defense points. So that's actually insane. Okay, so we're going to tribute for the Ultimate Fiend
The
monster.
king requests your
So we've
presence.
got 2 of our
Time
legend
to
cards
play
on
my
board.
biggest hits.
Let's do
Blow 'em
you
away.
first, so it's 800 damage,
No,
and
I attack with my monster.
and we win!
Please stop the
We barely
kill.
lost any life points, which is also really good. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the deck, actually. It was really good. I definitely think people are going to buy Widespread Ruin. I would not be surprised by that. Now accumulate, yeah, so it's the meter. And obviously we got the playmat. So that is all of that. Oh, there's something in World? What did I do in World? Oh, I finally did the duel assessment. I don't know how I did it. Was it because I used 2 legend cards? I'm not sure. I'll have to have a read back, but I didn't realize I did that. Because I also, what did I do? I didn't even use the black, the increase 1,000, and I somehow did that. So if you, I don't know what I did, but if you follow what I did, you'll be able to do this dual assessment as well. That's awesome. Because honestly, I was like, I don't know how on earth I'm going to be able to do that one. And then the burn damage will be easy. I just need to do it at some point, and then we'll be on to the next stage. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been an interesting pack opening, deck building exercise, and then, you know, beating Roa for a playmat. So, yeah, I'm really happy with today's episode. But anyways, please like, comment, share, subscribe for more content like this one. And as always, party on, peeps. Take care, guys, and we'll see you again in the next one.